out now called I Don't Care was written for our community. You know, basically the message I want to put out there is that, you know, you should be proud of who you are, accept who you are, and really don't care, you know, what other people think about you. Accepting yourself and loving yourself, and that's basically the message in my song, I Don't Care. I don't know if you guys have heard it yet or even seen the video. And the video is basically promoting positive images and unity and freedom and acceptance. And I have various iconic celebrities in the video that basically paved the way for us for, you know, for this day where we can all love ourselves and be ourselves. People that, you know, celebrities that were different to the norm, but they, you know, they didn't care what anyone said. They accepted themselves and put out the images that they wanted to put out. So, you know, we set the future for us, and that's what I hope to do.
Wow, and you're doing it. You're doing it in a big way. I actually heard about you when you were in Britain.
Oh yeah,
and, you know, under Simon Cowell's wings and
yep.
doing some phenomenal things there. You're a megastar. I mean,
well, hopefully soon.
Yeah.
All right, I have a pass. You know, I was in a boy band discovered by Simon Cowell when I was 18 years old, and at that time, you know, I was young. I didn't know who I was and what I wanted to do. What I know is I wanted to do music and sing. And he signed me, and next thing I knew, I was on TV, in magazine covers, and having, you know, top 10 records. And now, fast forward, you know, 15 years later, I'm now making my solo album, and, you know, taking control of myself, and putting a positive message out there for, you know, young kids for today.
Well, you know, Aaron, I wanted to ask you, I know that in the music industry, particularly, it can be very, very difficult, acceptance.
Absolutely.
And they want to put you in a particular box. Talk a little bit about what that experience was like and how you overcame that.
Well, you know, like I said just a minute ago, you know, being a young kid and taken up by someone like Simon Cowell, who's a very powerful individual. You know, they have a vision and they want to sell records. And they kind of mold you and kind of put you in through this machine and kind of, you know, put it out there the way they want to put it out there. So you really don't have much control. And at that time, like I said, you know, I was just happy to be taken up by Simon and make records. But fast forward, you know, to these days now I'm in control. And I've fully accepted who I am as a person. And, you know, I want to, you know, help young kids who are still struggling or may not know who they are, or may feel different, you know, a bit different from the norm. And I'm hoping with my music now that I can help, you know, people of our community, you know, learn to love themselves and don't care what anyone says about them.
Wow, that's powerful. And the fact that you came all the way down from New York in this weather, in a taxi, you know, you guys are important. If that doesn't demonstrate how important you are,
you're our future.
You are our future. You know, you're probably going to be choosing my senior citizen home long before you choose
and mine.
and long before you choose Paul's. But we want to know that your love, it does come from your extended family. It's here at LesBe Real Radio Talk, and we're just so honored to host you here today. And people have heard the shock from around the world about the three of you coming on this show. This is why people like Paul can be here. Aaron, Paul, of course. Paul, Aaron, I love it, Aaron, Paul. Can be here today and say, wow, I heard about what you guys are doing. I want to be a part of that. And not to put the spotlight on Aaron, but to keep the spotlight on you and let you know that you're relevant. You have
a voice, and you're young, you know, and you can take your voice and let it be heard.
You guys, you have questions. I know you have questions. Look at Kalia, you got questions. You're about to burst our...